this is Jen Romerell from Team Tear It Up, and I am so excited that you're joining me on this next 30-day adventure with Tearing It Up this wonderful month. So I'm going to give you the 4 vitals that you need to do in order to tear it up this month. And without one of these 4s, it's going to be really hard to hit your fitness and health goals. So I just wanted to run by and make sure you're prepared so that on day 1, you can hit the ground running and be 100% committed and get the right footing on right before we start. So these 4 tips are 4 of them. Write them down if you need to. 1, fitness, nutrition, support, and reward. Yeah, that reward, right? So these are the 4 things that we're going to be talking about during this prep week before our challenge actually begins, before the next 30 days. And so I wanted to talk a little bit about each of those 4 things, but I'm going to summarize them right now in this video so you can get a head start and get going. The first is fitness. No matter what you do, whether it's a program you just got or you have done or another thing that you're committed to, you need to set a time, a dedicated time that you're going to do fitness every single day. It's like a doctor's appointment. Legit, right? You need to take this as serious as a doctor's appointment. And you know the kind that if you don't show up, they're going to pay or they're going to charge you anyways. Yeah, that's serious. Because this is like a doctor's appointment. It's called prevention, and it's amazing. So I want you to write down the times, and it can change. Everyone's life is different. You might start one way and then change during the next, but you can change an appointment, right? I want you to write down your doctor's appointment and when you're going to work out every single day and tell me. Number 2, nutrition. 1, you know the secret sauce. Get that Shakeology, go and shake it up and drink it. It's amazing. But the second thing, which is the hardest thing, is getting the kitchen in order. And I'm going to dedicate different trainings and tips and fitness challenges to that. But the biggest thing you need to do is to figure out what your intake is for the day. I use the portion control containers. So I know if I am eating plan A, B, or C, and it changes depending on my needs and what I'm doing in my life. If you are just using calories, then figure out your calorie intake. Then what you're going to do is you're going to divide up those calories or those containers throughout the day, and you're trying to eat every 2.5 to 3 hours. So basically that's like 6 meals a day. And you're going to not eat 3 hours before you go to bed. So on waking up, and then you eat every 3 hours, and then you stop 3 hours before you go to bed. That should be your eating schedule. And you're going to plan it out. And the first week, you might eat the same breakfast, the same snacks, the same lunch, the same snacks, and then maybe variation on some dinner, just so you can know what it feels like to eat that amount, to eat that healthy amount of food for a week. And then you can add variation. So we're going to talk a little bit more on that so that you can get the kitchen mastered during these next 30 days. This next one is huge. It's support. And what tends to happen in a fit group like this is that if you make a mistake, you fall off the bandwagon, life gets stressed, and you stop pushing play and stop doing your meal plan, you tend to then stop going into the app. Why go in if you're not doing it, right? Check in every day, no matter what, because when you check in and you haven't worked out or you haven't been eating correctly and you see other people cheering each other on and succeeding, that's going to motivate you. That's support and accountability you need. I speak from experience. I have fallen off that bandwagon and got ran over by the wagon. And I have had a hard time getting back on. And it's been these groups that have helped me stay consistent now for years after 2 babies and keep going. So I want you to know that you need to check into this app every single day, and it's going to remind you when you don't. So check in, and every Saturday I'm going to email you the email that you logged in with the app. Check it every single Saturday. I'm going to email you, and you are going to get that accountability one-on-one. And I'm not going to scold you. I'm not your mom. I am a coach. I'm going to help you get going and get strong, whether you fall off or not. Okay? So that's the support there. The more you support others, the more you will feel supported. Then the last one, and this is the funnest one. After every challenge, if you turn in your before and after, you can get a free t-shirt. That's a reward. I love it. Free clothes. Yeah. Plus, we do challenges, and I send off rewards too. I'm a bit late on sending them off, but I'm going to do better on that. And then also, if you do your before and afters, you can win money every single day. Beachbody gives away $500, up to $100,000, which is crazy cool. But also, you can give yourself a reward after these 30 days. I know I do. If I stay consistent or hit my goals and I do the best I can, I reward myself with some clothes. I reward myself with some shoes or jewelry or something. Sometimes it's also some amazing food that I haven't been eating. And I'm like, I get this reward. Find out what works for you and what motivates you and what rewards you. Okay? So those are the 4 things. After this video, I want you to email me the time your doctor's appointment is, the time you're going to work out. You're going to email me your food schedule. What times are you eating throughout the day? And what are you eating throughout the day? Where are your calorie or container intakes? What number are you at? And then you're also going to commit to check into the app every single day and to check your email every Saturday. And then the 4th thing, you're going to tell me in the email reply what your reward is. If you're just going to do the before and afters and let Beachbody reward you, that's totally fine. Or if you're going to give yourself a reward. That is your homework before day 1 begins. Again, what time are you working out? What is your food schedule? Committing to checking into the app every day, and what is your reward? These 4 things will get you the success you need. And if you miss on any of them, it's going to become harder. So let's tear it up this month. I cannot wait. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.